Here we have to start the seventh problem from exercise number 1.2 of the arithmetic progression. So here the problem is given: find the 31st term of the AP whose 11th term is 38 and 16th term is 73. Here we have to find the 31st term here. So for finding the 31st term, so we have the values of A and D. So for finding the values of A and D, we have using this one 11th term and 16th term. Here we have to write the 11th term is 38. So I write here A11 is equal to 38. And also they given 16th term is of 73. That is 16th term means A16 is equal to 73. So we write A11 as A plus 10D is equal to 38. Here we write for A16, we write A plus 15D is equal to 73. So there are two equations, linear pair of equations. We have to solve these two equations by taking at a time. So I take this equation below this equation. A plus 10D is equal to 38. So you have to subtract this equation by the above equation. So on subtracting, all the symbols are changed. The plus symbol becomes minus. So here plus A and minus A both are gets cancelled. And here it is 15D and it is minus 10D. We have to subtract this one. So we get 5D. Here also the 73 has the plus symbol, 38 has the minus symbol. We have to subtract this one by subtracting the 73, 38 from the 73. That is 13 minus 8. That gives you 5. And here 6 is there. 6 minus 3 is 3. That is 35. So now we have to get the value of D. D is equal to 35 divided by 5. The value of D is equal to here 5 ones are 5 sevens are. The value of D is equal to 7 we get. So now we have to find the value of A here. For finding the value of A, we have to substitute the value of D in this equation. A plus 10 into, so that is the value of D is of 7. So we have to substitute the 7, that is equal to 38. So now we observe 10 into 7, that is 10 sevens are 70 is equal to 38. So we have to transfer this 70 to the right hand side. So here A is equal to 38 is there. So we have to transfer this plus 70, that becomes minus 70. Here for 38 is plus symbol, for 70 is minus symbol. We have to subtract from 38 from 70. When we subtract 38 from 70, we get 10 minus 8, that gives you 2. And 6 minus 3 is 3. Though the greater number symbol is minus, that is A is equal to minus 32. So here we get the both values, that is A is equal to minus 32 and D is equal to 7. By using these two values, we find the value of 31st term. That is by using the AN formula. AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. This is the formula here we have to use. That is N is of 31, that is 31st term is A31. Here the value of A is of minus 32 and plus N is of 31 minus 1 into D is 7. So here minus 32 from we have to subtract here 1 from 31, that gives you 30. 30 into 7. So that is equal to minus 32 plus 7 3s are 21, that is 210. So that gives you, that is 31st term. By subtracting, because here it is minus symbol, this is plus symbol, we have to subtract this one. 10 minus 2, that gives you 8. That is 10 minus 3, that gives you 7. And here it is 1. The bigger number symbol is plus. So that gives you A31 is equal to 178. So this is the 31st term of this AP. So we have to find the 31st term. I write here 31st term. 31st term is 178. So this is the answer. In the eighth problem, they given that an AP consists of 50 terms, of which third term is 12 and the last term is 106. Find the 29th term. For finding the 29th term, we have the values of A and D. So first we have to write the third term and the 50th term. Here they given that the total number of the terms, that is n is equal to 50 and the last term is 106, that is an is equal to 106, and also they given the third term a3 is equal to 12 is there. So now we have to find out the 29th term. A29 is equal to how much? So now we have to write this, the value of n is 50, that is A50 is equal to 106. So now we write A50 as A plus 49D is equal to 106. Here A3 can be written as A plus 2D is equal to 12. Now there are two linear equations, so we have to taking these two equations at a time. I take this equation below of this one, A plus 2D is equal to 12. So now by subtracting this equation by this one, so all the symbols are changed, minus, minus and minus. So here A and A gets cancelled. So that is plus 49, that is minus 2. So that gives you 47D. So that is equal to, by subtracting this 12 by 106, 6 minus 2, that is of 4, and 10 minus 1, that is of 9. Here D is equal to 94 divided by, if you transfer this 47 to the right hand side, that goes to the denominator, that is D is equal to 47 ones are 47 twos are, that gives you D is equal to 2. Now we have to substitute the value of D here. So here A plus 2 into the value of D is of 2, that is equal to 12. Here A plus 2 twos are, multiply these two, 2 twos are 4 is equal to 12. So now we have to transfer 4 to the right hand side. A is equal to 12 minus 4. Here plus 4 goes to the right hand side, that becomes minus 4. So that is A is equal to, by subtracting 4 from 12, so we get 8. Here we get the two values, that is A is equal to 8 and also D is equal to 2. By using this A and D values, we have to find out that is the 29th term. So by using the AN formula, AN is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So now we have to find out the value of 29th term, that is n is equal to 29. A is of 8 plus n is of 29 minus 1 into D is 2, that is equal to 8. So here 29 minus 1, that gives you 28 into 2, that is 28 plus 28 into 2. First we have to multiply this one and then add to the 8. 2 8s are 16, 1, 2 2s are 4 plus 1, 56. 56 plus 8, that gives you 64. That is the 29th term. Here we have to find out is that is 64. The 29th term of the given AP is of 64. Here we write 29th term is 64. So now we see the ninth problem. If the third and ninth terms of an AP are 4 and minus 8, third term is 4, ninth term is minus 8, and which term of AP is 0? So we have to find out the 0, the term 0 which is in the AP. So here they given that the third term is A3. A3 is of 4 and A9, ninth term is of minus 8. So now we have to find out, that is the nth term, that is equal to 0. So we have to, if the term is 0, that means an is 0. So by using these two, we have to find out the values of A and D first. A3 is of A plus 2D is equal to 4. Here A9 means A plus 8D is equal to minus 8. So by by taking at a time these two equations, that is equal to 4. By subtracting this one, all the symbols are gets changed. Here AA gets cancelled. Here plus 8D minus 2D, that gives you 6D. Here minus 8 and both are minus 4. We have to add these two. 8 plus 4, that is minus 12. So that is D is equal to minus 12 divided by, here we have to transfer this 6 to the right hand side. 6 ones are 6 twos are, D is equal to minus 2 we get. By substituting this minus 2 in this equation, A plus 2 into minus 2 is equal to 4. So now we observe A, you have to multiply these two with symbol, plus into minus, minus, 2 twos are 4, that is equal to 4. You have to transfer this minus 4 to the right hand side. A is equal to 4, minus 4 go to the right hand side, that becomes plus 4. That means A is equal to 8. So here we get the two values, 8 and A and minus 2 you get. By using this A and minus 2, we have to find out the value of, that is 0. That means AN is equal to 0. So we take the formula, AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. So here they given that AN is equal to 0. We take 0 here. A is the value, that is 8. Plus N we don't know, we have to find out the N minus 1. Here D is of minus 2, I write it in the bracket because there is a minus symbol. So now we have to transfer, for finding N value, how to transfer first 8 to the LHS. That becomes 0 minus 8, here it is plus 8, that becomes minus 8. So N minus 1 into minus 2, I didn't write the plus symbol here because it is understood. So we have to transfer this minus 2 to the left hand side. 0 minus 8, that becomes minus 8. Here minus 2 sent to the left hand side. Here these two are becomes multiplied. Here bracket means multiplied. So therefore minus 2 goes to the denominator because it gets multiplied with this one. So that is equal to N minus 1. We remove the brackets, that is not necessary. Here minus minus gets cancelled. 2 ones are 2 fours are. That means 4 is equal to N minus 1. So this implies, that is minus 1 you transfer to the left hand side. That is equal to 4 plus 1 is equal to N. This implies, that is N is equal to 4 plus 1 means N is equal to 5. That is N is equal to 5 means the fifth term is 0. Here we get the answer 5. So here we write fifth term is 0. Here in the 10th problem they given that is the 17th term of an AP exceeds its 10th term by 7. Find the common difference. Here by using the data we have to find out the common difference. That means here they given that the 17th term is A17, that is 17th term of an AP exceeds its 10th term by 7. That means a 17th term is 7 greater of the 10th term. So that means we write A10 plus 7. So now we have to substitute the values here. A17, we write A17 means A plus 16D. A10 means we write A plus 9D and plus 7. So now we have to transfer this A plus 9D to the left hand side. So here A plus 16D is there. If you transfer this A to the left hand side, that becomes minus A, and 9 plus 9D becomes minus 9D is equal to 7. Here plus A and minus A both are gets cancelled. Here plus 16D and minus 16D, we have to subtract this one. That means here plus symbol and minus here. By subtracting this, we get 7D is equal to 7. So for finding D, so you have to transfer this 7 to the right hand side, that goes to the denominator. 7 ones are, that is D is equal to 1, we get the answer. Here D is equal to 1 is the answer. So we write what is the common difference. They have to ask to find the common difference. Here we write common difference. Common difference is 1. So in 11th problem, which term of the AP 3, 15, 27, 39 will be 132 more than its 54th term? So they given that which term, we have to find out the term, number of term here, that is 132 more than the 54th term. So they given the AP here. So we have to, by using the AP, we have to find out the A and D value. Then we have to write the 54th term. So now here the AP is of 3, 15, 27, 39 and so on. This is the AP. Here they given A is equal to 3 and D is equal to, so we have to subtract the first term by the second term. 15 minus 3, that is equal to 12. A is here, D is equal to 12. Now we have to find out the AN, which term. AN is equal to how much? Here we write AN, that is which term, is equal to 32 more than its 54th term, means 54 term plus 132. So here we have to substitute the value for this one. AN is A plus N minus 1 into D is equal to A54 is A plus 53 D plus 132. So now you observe here it is A, here it is A. When we transfer this A to the left hand side, that becomes minus. Here A gets cancels. So now we have to write this one. N minus 1 into D is equal to 53 D plus 132. Here we have the value of D here, 12. Have to substitute here the value of D. N minus 1 into 12 is equal to 53. That is 53 into D, that is 12 plus 132. Here you observe, that is 53 into 12 means, so we have to multiply this one. 12 3 is 36, that is 3 carry. 12 5 is 60 plus 3, 63. 636 plus 132. So that is equal to, by adding this one, 6 plus 2 8, 3 plus 3 6, 6 plus 1 768. Now we have to transfer this 12 to the right hand side. So now we have to transfer the 12 to the right hand side. Here that is not necessary of writing the bracket, that is 768 divided by 12. Now we have to divide this one by 12. By 12 6 are 72, that is 12 1s are 12 6 are 72, 48 is there, 12 4s are 48. Here n minus 1 is equal to 64. Now to transfer minus 1 to the right hand side, n is equal to 64 plus 1, that is n is equal to 65. That means the 65th term is the answer. So the term is 65th term is, they given that 132 more than 54th term. This is the answer. In this problem, 12th problem, they given that two APs have the same common difference. That means D is same in both the APs. There are two arithmetic progressions are there. In both the two arithmetic progressions, common difference D is same, and the difference between their 100th term is 100. The difference between the first AP's 100th term and the second AP's 100th term is 100. What is the difference of their 1000th terms? So now we put, let A1 and A2 be the first terms first terms of two APs. Two APs. This is the first one, first term, first AP is first term. This is the first AP is second AP is first term. So now we have to take the 100th term. Here we take that 100th term. A100 is equal to, we write A plus 99D. Here A1 plus 99D. In the first AP, the 100th term is A1 plus 99D. And in the second AP, the 100th term is A2 plus 99D. Here we write both D because D are same, but the first term and the second term are different. So they given that the difference of the 100th term, the difference of the 100th term means here we have to subtract from one term to the next term. So I write A1 plus 99D minus A2 plus 99D. We have to put it in the bracket because it is minus sign. That is equal to, the difference is 100. That means the difference of the first 100th term and the second 100th term is 100. Now we have to multiply this minus for these two terms. Here it given A1 plus 99D minus into plus, here it gives minus A2 minus into plus minus 99D, that is equal to 100. Now you observe here it is plus 99D and minus 99D, both gets cancels. So that means A1 minus A2 is equal to 100 we get. So you put this equation as 1. Now we have to write the 1000th terms. We have to find out the difference of the 1000th term. That means 1000th term means in the first AP, the 1000th term can be written as A1 plus 999D. And for the second AP, the 1000th term can be written as A2 plus 999D. So now we have to find out the difference of these two terms. So I write the difference here. A1 plus 999D, A1 plus 999D minus A2 plus 999D. So here we put this in the bracket. So that is equal to, we have to find out the difference of this one. So I write here A1 plus 999D, we write as it is. So we have to multiply this minus to the both the terms. Minus into plus minus A2. Here minus into plus minus 999D. Here you observe this is plus 999D. Here it is minus 999D. Both gets cancelled. So the left term is A1 minus A2. So you observe from equation 1. Here equation 1, A1 minus A2 is equal to 100. You substitute this one, that gives you 100. This is the difference of the 1000th terms of the APs. So here we get, that is the difference of the 1000th term is 100. So we write the difference of the 1000th terms is 100. So this is the difference of the 1000th terms. Here in the 13th problem, they given that how many 3-digit numbers are divisible by 7. Now we have to find out the 3-digit numbers which are divisible by 7. So where the 3 digits are start, the first 3-digit number is 100. So behind this there is a 99, that is the 2-digit number. 100, next 101, 102 and so on up to where we write the 3-digit number, the last 3-digit number is 999. So now we consider the all 3-digit numbers, but they asked to find out that is the 3-digit number which are divisible by 7 only. So now we have to find which numbers are divided by the 7. So I take the first number. For checking the first number, is 100 is divisible by 7 or not? By dividing this one, 7 ones are 7, that is 10 minus 7, that gives you 3, here it is 0. So if you put 0, so the 30 is not completely divisible by 7. So which number in the unit place which make the number which divisible by 7? That means in the 7 table you observe 7 5s are 35. So we didn't go back because the 100 is the least number of least 3 digit number. So we didn't go back. We have to go front of this one. That means if you put here, if you put this 5, number 5, that is 7 5s are 35. That means that gives you 7 5s are 35. That is completely divisible by 7. That means for getting this 5, here it becomes 5. That is the first number which is divisible by 7 is 105. 100 is not divisible by 7. This is also not divisible. This is also not divisible. The first number which is divisible by 7 is 105. And the next, for getting the next number, you have to add 7 for this one. That is the second number which is divisible by 7 is 112. Then 119 and so on. Now we have to find out the last 3 digit number which is divisible by 7. Now we have to find out this is 999 is divided by completely divisible by 7. So you divide this one, 7 ones are 7, 9 minus 7 that gives you 2. Here we take 9 here, so 7 fours are 28. So here becomes 1 and we carry this 9. Here it is 19. Is it 19 divided by 7? No. So the next number is 21. If it is 21, it is divisible by 7. But we didn't possible to take the next number because 999 is the last 3 digit number. So we have to come back here only. So we have to take the number which is less than 999. That means if in this unit place, if it is 4, that is in the place of 19, if it is 14, the number is divisible by 7. That means 7 2s are 14, we get the answer. So in the place of 9, we have to change this as 94 only. Then we get the number which is completely divisible by 7. That is 994 is the last 3 digit number which is completely divisible by 7. Now we have to find out how many numbers are in between 105 to 994 by using this AP. So using this AP we have to find out the n number. That is A is equal to 105 here. D is equal to, we have to subtract this one, you get 7. So now we have to find out how many numbers in this series. So for finding the numbers, we have to use an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So that is equal to an. So here a is of 105 plus n, we don't know, n minus 1, and d is of how much? D is 7. So we have to substitute 7. Here the last digit is an, that is an is equal to 994. Here we substitute the value of an, 994. So now we get the value of n. So for finding the value of n, we have to transfer this 105 to the other side of the equals. So here it is 994. We have to transfer this 105 to the left hand side. That becomes minus 105. Here it left n minus 1 into 7. So we didn't write this plus. That is understood. The plus is there. By subtracting this one from 14, if you have to subtract this 5, that gives you 9. Here it is 8. 8 is there. Here it is 9. 9 minus 1, 8. 889 is equal to n minus 1 into 7. So now we have to transfer this minus 7 to the left hand side. That means 889. If you transfer 7 to the left hand side, here it is multiplied with the n minus 1. So it goes to the denominator. So that is equal to n minus 1. Here bracket is not necessary because 7 is transferred. So now we have to divide the 899 by 7. 7 ones are 7. Here it is 1, that is 18. 7 fours are 40. Sorry, 7 twos are 14. Sorry, 7 twos are 14 here. So here it is 4 is left, 49. 7 sevens are 49. That is equal to n minus 1. So here it is. Now we have to transfer this minus 1 to the left hand side. 127, that is plus 1 is equal to n. So 127 plus 1 means 128, that is n is equal to 128. So here we write there are how many numbers are there? There are 128 numbers which are divisible by 7. Here we write 128 numbers divisible by 7. So in the 14th problem, they given that how many multiples of 4 lies between 10 and 250. So now we have to find the numbers that is divisible by 4. That is started from 10. So here the numbers are started from 10, 11, 12, 30. But these are not divisible by 4. But all the numbers are, that is up to 250. From these numbers we have to select the multiples of 4. What are the multiples of 4? That is 4 table numbers. 4 ones are 4, 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, 4 threes are 12. So the first number of that is divisible by 4 is here 12 is the first number, and 4 fours are 16, 4 fives are 20, and so on. So these are the numbers which are divisible by 4. So now we have to find out is the last number 250 is divisible by 4 or not. Now we have to divide this 250 by 4. So for 6 are 24. That means 5 minus 4 is 1, 2 minus 2 is 0. So here we have to carry the 0. It is, but 10 is not divisible by 4. So what digit we have to take for divisible by 4? So the least number, that is the less number of the 250. In the previous number of 250 which is divisible by 4 is, so here we have to take the number as 0. 8 is can be taken. If we have to taken this 8, what is the possibility of 8 here? That means here in the place of 250, here we have to take 248. That gives you 4 2s are 8, that gives you 0. So that means 248 is the last number which is divisible by 4 within the 250. Now we have to, the AP is there. So we write A is equal to 12 and D is equal to 4. So now we have to find the number of n, that is n number, n is equal to, and an is of 248 is the an. By taking the formula, an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Substitute the values. An is of 248 and a is of 12 plus n we don't know, we have to find out this one, that is d is of 4. Now we have to transfer 12 to the left hand side. That means 248 minus 12 it becomes, that is equal to n minus 1 into 4. We write as it is this one. So now we have to subtract this one. 8 minus 2 is of 6. 4 minus 1 is of 3. That is 236 is equal to n minus 1 into 4. Now we have to transfer 4 to the left hand side. That gives you 236 divided by 4. That is equal to n minus 1. By dividing this 4, that is 236 by 4. 4 ones are 4. 4 fives are 20. Then 4 9s are 36. Here 59 is equal to n minus 1. Now we have to transfer this minus 1 to the left hand side. 59 minus 1 becomes plus 1 is equal to n. 59 plus 1, that is equal to n is equal to 60. Here there are 60 terms that are divisible by 4. Here we write there are 60 terms which are divisible by 4 between 10 and 250. 10 and 250. These are the multiples of the 4 which are divisible by